Both of us. Bean woke up just before the stream started. Great timing for him. He's still groggy. Look at his face. Welcome, folks. How are you doing tonight? I'm sorry for the late start. I have been kind of running on fumes today. I've been sleeping like very few hours for the past couple days, so it's kind of hitting me, hitting me today. But that's fine. We will use those tired fumes to fuel our creative energy. I feel like sometimes some really good art comes out of being really tired for some reason. How's everybody doing tonight? How are you? Siphon, Dilv, Uranium, RGB, Artemis. Oh, Laura. Victor, Lilith. Hi, everybody. Hope I didn't miss anyone. Just more bean there than usual. Hey, come on, Lilith. Don't curse me like that. Right at the start of the stream, too. God damn it. It cursed me again, Bean. But it's okay. Because I love you nonetheless, and I will still kiss you a million times, even if that means I eat all your hair later. And it gets into my nose, and I breathe it in. Ooh, yeah. You fool. I read the names before the messages. Lilith knows this, and they're using it to attack me. Having dinner and your EP. Same, same. Well, not dinner, but I am sleepy. Doing art for school? Hell yeah. Hope it goes well. What are you doing? Yeah, tonight is a free day, as we've set up on the schedule. Free day is the day of the week where we do some art, either to finish something that we started earlier in the week, or to get to do something, a fun idea that was discussed during the streams of that week. So it's kind of something I've instituted because as I make my art, we often talk about topics and new ideas kind of pop up, and sometimes they just pop up and they fizzle, right? They won't go anywhere. But some of these ideas are really good, so I think it's good to have like maybe one day of the week where if one of these cool ideas came up, you can just like do it while it's still fresh, so you don't have to. Like, usually what I'll do is like note it down to my ideas folder, and then like maybe a year or two later I'll see it and I'll do something with it or not. There are hundreds of ideas in my idea folder that I haven't quite gotten to yet. So both a way to get some feedback going. You guys suggest things, I do them, and we kind of go back and forth in the creative process, which I think is cool. And also, yeah, just a nice way of, now that I'm doing more scheduled streams instead of, just streaming whatever and decided on the moments, now that I'm doing the schedules in advance, if I do have something that I didn't finish, something I left half done, just to have like a space where I can finish this. Ronnie Amnesiac, thank you for the follow. Saludos de Argentina. ¿Qué tal? Female stag beetle. Oh, cool, Uranium. Please show us when you're done, if you don't mind, of course. Absolutely no, I read the names before messages at the start of the stream. That's why it's the best time to do prank. These curses need to stop. I hope it doesn't come true. In any case, the idea that popped up during, I think it was like a couple streams ago. I should note down who says these ideas. If you're into the stream, let me know. I don't remember who said it. But yeah, we're talking about just like body horror, medical horror things. And someone suggested your fingernails essentially start growing and taking over your body, like scales essentially. Which we we gotta keep it pretty specific if we want it to not fall into a type of actual real cancer. So yeah, it's something that we're gonna have to massage a little bit so that it doesn't feel like a squamous cell carcinoma. Don't know how you say that in English. ¿Por qué sabe español? Soy de España. I'm Spanish, I'm saying. Wild ass keratosis situation. Yeah, okay, so the idea I have for this is a single finger. It's going to be a pretty localized in the stage we see it for this edit. A single finger, and there are more fingernails that are growing. They're all growing kind of at an angle, like up, but slightly outwards. And there's layers and layers of them, like piling up on top of each other. So it sort of looks like a little pine cone, essentially, that's taking over the finger. And you can see that it's going down, like there are new fingernails, smaller fingernails kind of popping up from below, to imply a growth. And I think we can keep it limited to the finger for this specific, like we can just imply that it can technically grow all over your body. Squamous. Squamous? Squamous. Squamous? That can't be right. Squamous, right? Gross affectionate, thank you. That's always a compliment. Like shark teeth? It's a good comparison, yeah. Said it right the first time? Okay, okay. I am saying it right. See, I'm the master of English. English language goes before me. But yeah, it's or keratocarcinoma. Do you say that like that in English? I'm just gonna Google it. That's keratoacanthoma. Let me find the term in English because I do want to refer to it possibly throughout the stream. Okay, so it is actually squamous cell carcinoma. In any case, okay, so that's something we want to avoid a comparison to. That's something I always try with medical horror is to, you know, avoid making it too close to actual diseases. So, you know, it can't be easily compared to things, or it can't be eventually misconstrued as misinformation, or now to make sure we're not accidentally making light of people with the actual disease that, you know, might see it. If a post spreads far and wide, there's just statistically there's a chance that the person who has or has had that specific thing might see it and think you're kind of turning it into a horror story, which is not a respectful thing to do, of course. So yeah, that's why we always going to try to keep the balance of medical horror has to be somewhere between believable. It has to stay on a like believable base, I want to say, so that, you know, it feels like it's something that could happen, but that isn't anywhere close to like actual diseases, at least that I know of. Like there always might be like a super rare syndrome that looks really close to something I've done, and in that case I would be pretty bummed, but you know, I can't know everything. Your body's response to stress by giving you more nails to bite. That's very good. So, a squamous cell carcinoma is, I'm gonna show you some images. It's not too gross. I'm grossed out by skin stuff. This is pretty okay to me. They usually will look something like this, where, you know, it's like a little bump. These are a type of malignant tumor, but they are one of the most common ones and one of the least dangerous ones, right? You'll usually, it's in the skin, so you'll usually find it fairly quickly. There's something growing on my skin. There's this weird bump. You'll go check it. It's a carcinoma. You take it out. Usually that's it, right? So really common. I've had family members who have had several of them. These are related to sun exposure. So sun exposure doesn't only cause melanoma, which is a scary, dangerous one. Like I would have 100 of these before melanoma. But yeah, it's caused by like long-term sun damage. So it's like something that'll usually happen when you're older, as opposed to melanoma, which you only need like a handful of really big exposures. Like you get burned a few times in your life, even as you're a kid, and then like when you're 30 or 40, boom, you get a melanoma. In this case, it's more of a long-term exposure. So people who work outside, that sort of thing, right? People who spend a lot of time outside will eventually develop this usually. Yeah, it's basically like a little bump that has a little core inside it, or on top of it, that looks like a tiny little horn. Some diseases are horror stories, but we shouldn't treat them as such. So if you ever see posts online saying like, oh, this disease is a real horror story, I don't know, teratoma is a classic one, or the stone man disease that turns your tissues into bone, right, and paralyzes you. There's real people that have that. So yeah, don't turn them into horror stories. It's not respectful. It's just not a good thing to spread, right? Anyway, these, when they get big, sometimes they get big. If you leave them out for too long, it's not like a really malignant one. It's not spreading outwards. It's just like staying local. But it can actually form a horn. And I'm gonna try and see if there are any examples. There we go. These are actual horns. These exist, which is, I think a lot of people don't know this, but yeah, they can do stuff like that, which is very strange. So if you ever thought this was a good thing for me to do, humans that grow horns, I am very afraid to tell you that it is a thing. But yeah, this is why I'm gonna aim to do something that feels different enough. And the idea I have is it's a cancer. It's a type of cancer, right? Something that starts within you. It grows, right? Cancer makes sense for this. Infection of fingernails. But it's a, how do you call it? Nail bed cancer. So it's like a weird nail bed mutation. So the nail bed starts growing everywhere and starts just producing nail. I think something like that might make sense. Oh, my phone restart. Just got that off the corner of my eye. I don't know. Just restarted. Twisted Sylvan, thank you for the follow. You don't have to worry about these because you never go outside. Going outside has some other health benefits. You should go outside. You should just use. You should use protection, sun protection. Just make sure you do. Or go outside with the little hats. Hats are nice. Hats protect you against this very well. Okay. Why is my phone restarting itself? Alright. Go off, King. of nail matrix under your skin. Nail matrix is that a name for it? Nail bed? Is that the same term in English, right? It is a type of skin, really. It's just modified skin tissue. So it's not like under your skin. It is the skin. Legit can't even look at the screen. I'm sorry, Chaos. I've removed it. Did I agree to no update? Might be an automated update. You know what? That might be right. So I was like charging it. I caught it because I was charging on my screen. My screen has a USB-C cable that has a lot of like wattage, so I can actually you know, connect my phone to my screen as if I were gonna stream to it, but I don't. I just leave it there because it charges really quickly. So maybe it has to do with that. I don't know. Why do you say I love seeing your work pop up on my feed? Oh, thank you so much. X-ray with teeth growing out of the bones are wonderful and awful to see. Well, we're gonna make more awful things to see. Circular nail. Am I gonna do something worse than that? You know, I'm gonna keep it as like individual nails, which is not really realistic, but that's where we put in a bit of the fantasy, because if it were really like your nail bed extending everywhere, we just kind of grow gross random nail tissue that would go nowhere, not like structured nails. But I do want it to look like structured nails because I have this idea of, hold on, just gonna draw it. Get a finger. Use your imagination here. My drawings are great. But you get a finger with its fingernail, the normal one. But then you start getting more fingernails growing. And they do have a bit of a finger shape right there. We're gonna use normal fingernails for it, so. So we can do like different sizes. And essentially just keep doing this in like layers. Like I crisscross each other. A bit haphazardly, but I want to be semi-structured. And basically keep going down like this. And towards the center, you know, the nails kind of pop up more to the sides. So it gives you this little pine cone look. Pine cone-ish. But yeah, we make this go down the finger. Do whatever we feel like. We don't really have a specific endpoint. But yeah, there can be like smaller fingernails kind of popping up. Also a bean. What are you staring at that? Hello.
It looks like that seafood you sold us yesterday.
It's not the penis mushroom. Come on. It's not barnacles either. That's why I said you gotta use your imagination. I knew people would see a penis. It's a finger. It's a finger, okay? Hold on. Here's the joint. This is not helping. Anyway. Yeah, like small fingernails, kinda to make it look like it's spreading. Anyway. Gruesome toenail warning. No, I want to show downstream. Why do you show us that? Uranium. Bagel, thank you for the follow. Okay. So let's start by looking for fingers. We want to have a good base picture. So a close-up of a finger should be available somewhere, I bet. Here's a pretty good one. I don't know if the zoom in will be good, but I like the side view too. We can make it spread a little bit to the back of the hand. She pine on my coat like Peter's mushroom. You gotta rework that end. He's another good finger. Just kind of going, no, no, no. Pull this finger. Use this one, of course. Or the pointing accusation. A lot of them are just fingers pointing at the camera. This one looks similar. I think it might be the same. Same set of pictures. That looks like it, yeah. Yeah, this one doesn't make that much sense. Oh, 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 oh. Someone's biting their cuticle. Don't do that. Don't do this. This is bad. You're gonna get an infection. There's a very simple way to remove these forever. Just like literally don't touch them. Literally, don't touch them. It's only caused by your interference. Doggy, no! Don't do that! Don't shush the doggy! It's so fucked up, y'all. But it is a pretty good finger, too. I think I like the first one better, still. We can get a pinky finger. It's fancy. Here's one with some daylight on it. Home by midnight. Thank you for the follow. See, I'm just like, whenever I see one that looks decent, I'll just zoom into it like this because I want to see what it actually looks like up close when we've zoomed in. Because it's gonna be pretty finger focused. This one looks great on zoom in. These two look great too. This one looks good. This one not as much. Do like there's a bit of there's a fun lighting on it, but not the best. Stop shushing the dogs. Come on. He literally never did anything wrong in his life. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Come on. I'm sorry. Every time I see a puppy picture when I'm searching through stuff, I gotta look at it. It is nothing but human instincts. What can I say? 2 fingers. Not too bad. I don't know if I love the 2 fingers though. It's good detail and stuff. It's a good photo. And I think I'd rather just keep it to 1 finger. Something simple like that. Please note. Okay, a lot of it is, we search for finger. So a lot of it is gonna be people pointing at the camera. A lot of it is middle finger. All of them is just hands. What's going on here? I was like, oh, that's, classic thing of a baby hand touching an adult hand, so you can see the size difference. But that ain't it. And no, that's not it. Someone just photoshopped one hand to be really tiny. Why? What googly eyes. I don't have anywhere to place them for now. I guess this is still my favorite, this finger is getting googly eyes. Fingers are suspiciously adjacent to toes. No. Do not mention the forbidden topic, which will ban us. No feet. This is so sad. I could never do foot horror on this stream. Because this Twitch TOS straight up prohibits showing feet. I wonder if it's like a picture of feet. I guess it would still count for them. It's probably something like, feet can't be an important, like, intentional part of the stream. So if I'm making foot art, that would not fly. Since when? Since like forever. It's a classic Twitch TOS thing. Meg, thank you for the follow. Twitch does not like feet. It's to avoid like fetish content, if you didn't catch on by now. Zach, Writhe Insane, or Zachary the Insane? Whatever it is. Thank you for the follow. Oh, there's a foot. Don't look, don't look. We avoided it. Might be safe. Yeah, I don't envy whoever has to come up with Twitch policies, because it must just be a constant battle with people who are trying to exploit those policies to just get away with as much like as sexual of a content as you can get away with. Like, oh, won't let us show boobs, we'll show feet for the foot fetishists and get donations from them, that sort of thing. So I assume it comes from like a very specific instance where like suddenly a bunch of people started streaming feet because it was lucrative. And Twitch went, oh no, we can't be the foot fetish site. Which is just such a funny situation. I don't know, it might not be that. They might have just come up with it, but it is a funny thing to think about the story of how that might happen. Like they'll ban armpits. They already banned me for armpits, so I guess technically they've at least once banned a person for showing an armpit. Probably more than that. No, it's not Hassan, it's me. If they do ban armpits, I am fully and entirely behind it. The root cause. This one's good too. I like this finger. Sometimes I say strange things and I only realize after they've come out of my mouth. I like this finger. Hey Cryptid, how you doing? Whoa, you got a nice little badge. Oh, it's for cheers. You look so flashy. Three fingers? It's getting out of hand now. It's too many fingers to rise up. Oh, can't have that. Okay, we got plenty of pictures. Let's see what looks best, what fits best. Gonna make a choice. The problem with this one is that the finger is behind all the other fingers, so they, you know, it's harder to show the progression downwards. So, not my favorite. This one's really good. We can show the progression. This one kind of has the same problem. I think it might be the same person. Those hands look really familiar, but it's like the shape of the, look at the shape of the index finger. Gotta be the same person, right? The backgrounds are also very similar. So, yep. This one, the index finger is blurry, and then the thumb is kind of going over it and breaking up the shape. So, I think that won't work as well. This one is also very good. My early favorites. I think the lighting might be a little harder to work with because it's kind of filtered, if you haven't seen. Where it's kind of washed out, the color. So, it could make it a little harder to work with. Yeah, I think this might be my favorite. It's like really clear. It's vibrant. We start with good colors that we can, you know, I don't like the gray background, but that's really easy to change. It's easy to select that hand out. So, yeah, I think this could be a really good base. First of all, we gotta move the googlies. Okay. Now, we're gonna start out the recording here. If you guys haven't seen this, I just started using it this week, I think. It's something I've been looking forward to having on Photoshop for a long time. It is a plugin that allows you to record essentially every single action you take in Photoshop, and it then replays it as a video. So just to show you an example, so I think it's really cool. I wanna spread this around because it is a unknown, like, random person just putting this up on GitHub. It is originally in Chinese. Someone thankfully translated most of it to English, but it is just like one person kind of thing. And I only found out about it because a tiny YouTuber that posts art stuff made a video about it, and it's the only way I know about it. Let's see. There's an example of one edits. That's from the other day. It wasn't finished, so it was like, it's a partial example of an edit. But it is essentially like, I think it was like a few hundred or 1,000 steps played out over 30 seconds. So it just like squishes it down, and it doesn't, it is using like the Photoshop file itself to record every frame. So it doesn't record anything you do that doesn't cause any change on Photoshop. If you open another tab, if you move around, you pan around, you zoom, you rotate, you flip, that's not going to get registered. It's only going to get registered if it actually changes anything like the layers, the pixels, etc. So that makes for a very like smooth, a very smooth like time lapse. Hi Maxwell. Good to see you. Have you seen art of those anime women with huge inflated knees? I've seen that. It's like some person on DeviantArt who's a knee fetishist, which is really strange. You kind of wonder if they're doing it for real. Because like one person, I think, did all of the knee fetish stuff. I might be wrong. Looking for an add-on like that for blenders for ages. Hopefully someone makes it. It took many, many years until somebody made this for Photoshop, which is like as many art programs have this nowadays, where you can just like export a time lapse of anything you've done really quickly. So at least we have a plugin for this. I'm gonna hit start here, and you'll see when I move things, it's gonna start counting up the images. That means each frame we do. If that's like too much for your computer, if you want to use this, and this is by the way, it's called F-Record by F-No. If you look that up, it'll lead you to their GitHub, and then inside that you gotta click forks, and there's one fork that is in English. That's how I got it. Finally got verified. Hey, welcome. Wait, did this stream ask you for like verification before you could post or something? I don't know, maybe like an automatic setting. I don't know how I have it set up actually. We've asked some questions about Blue Sky on Twitter. Don't know if you recognize me. Not by name. Probably if I see your profile pic though. I recognize people by profile pics. I'll tend to read names. They escape my brain immediately. You want a friendly Flesh Planets? Hey, Terry is very friendly. Can watch hours of them. Yeah, they're so fun to watch, right? You could see like in the time lapse, you could see all the tiny artistic decisions just like going by super quick. Like, oh, that's how that was made. And that's like, you know, when I love when you go to time lapse and somebody commits to one thing and then suddenly realizes they don't want that, or they change their mind and they undo it and they redo it a different way. That's something I really like, because you get to see the process. Twitch itself make you guys get verified. Oh, okay. Yeah, the title of the screen is actually very funny. It happened in the stream? I don't know. Did something happen? Anyway. Did it not start? Yeah, okay. Now, if it says start recording, it means it's recording right now. It is a translation from Chinese, probably machine translated, so. Okay, I'm gonna start with this. Now, if you didn't see my earlier drawing, we are gonna add fingernails that pop up on the sides. I'm just gonna draw over this what we essentially want. So we start with a sort of normal-ish fingernail on one side. You can ignore the googly eyes. They're here to stay. Don't worry about them. It's part of the disease, of course. Anyway, something like this, where each fingernail kind of covers the others until we get to basically the base of the finger. I don't know how far I want it to go. I guess we'll see on the fly. But yeah, I want these fingernails to essentially start growing out to the sides. Like this. To give it a kind of plain cone shape. Use the horrible fingernails as a pot scrubber. Getting all the nooks and crannies. Oh, you know, that would kind of be useful. Do this. I wonder if it would hurt. I bet it would hurt. Hi, Bean. Oh, do you want to go out? Yeah, I think he's asking me to go out. Hold on. Let me open the door for the Bean. I did hear a Bean scream. Licking out the Cheeto dust from your pinecone finger. These are kind of looking like teeth. Don't simply like that, but they will be fingernails. Anyway, we basically continue this pattern down, and then we get some like extra fingernails are starting to grow here. A manicure. Oh my god. Imagine trimming all of those. They would hurt like hell too. Might go a little bit more zoomed in. Yeah, I don't want to cut off these fingers. That would create a weird tangent. How expensive a full set of acrylics would become. Oh, the horror. Okay, so now we just look for fingernails, and we got a lot of hand pictures that we've been seeing. Let's get all the ones that have fingernails. Oh, not you. Oh yeah, I wasn't thinking about, like... I was only thinking about the index finger. I am silly. So let's do like a little fingernail collection. And we can use some of the skin around it as well for a base. But let's let the edge kind of float on its own. So we essentially need fingernails in different angles, different perspectives to create this beautiful collection. We're in Spanish. What should we do today? Tell me a bug. Tell me the name of a bug, and I'll translate it to Spanish. Also, thank you for the save reminder. This is literally untitled. Okay, we're calling this... just fingernails. Oh, well, fingernail is a really fun word in Spanish. It is uña. Try saying that at home. Uña. Jamie, it was you. Jamie's was the one who initially suggested the core of this idea, the core of what became this. Okay, let's continue our fingernail collection. And the good thing is they're gonna be... they're gonna be like on top of each other, so we can easily copy them a few times. It probably won't matter. Oh yeah, this should be flipped though, because the lighting comes from the right. Ooh, yeah, that's a good way of putting it, yeah. I think NY makes for a pretty good Enye substitute in English. Hey, King. Slow progress. We're doing this. We got another fingernail here. We can also just vary the specific shapes of each fingernail. Oh, do you guys hear? Blasphemous 2 is getting DLC, both free and paid, which I am excited about. It might be when that comes out, it might be time to brush up the old cartridge, get some... actually finish the game. Yeah, that's gonna look good. That's gonna look good. In my opinion on something? Sure, shoot. Tell me. Into the Void Ghost. Thank you for the follow. Oh shit, we had the other hand by this same model on this same... No, I deleted that image. I am so silly. Let's see. Now we just gotta find it again. Among all the images that load or didn't load. I think this might be the one actually. That gives us a whooping 1 fingernail. Wow. That was incredible. So useful. Oh, might be the same person. Like, obviously, the more pictures we find... Oh, that's literally the one we're using, isn't it? Yeah, it is. But yeah, obviously if we find like more pictures by the same model in the same place, same lighting, that's just gonna make the fingernails all the easier to blend, so that's always gonna be good. One of your world-building projects, you have a group called the Corcosan Constabulary Offices. Their HQ is called the Palace of Righteous Justice. Is that a good name? I like that. Sounds like they're very full of themselves, and they really think they're dishing out divine justice of some sort. So if that's the vibe you're going for, sounds good. Remember how I told you, I showed you my mom your work, just told her that you're doing the fucked up nail idea I had. She's repulsed but proud. Hi, Jamie's mom. Our collection grows. I love how right now they're just like loose fingernails. Okay, this one's just one, but it is from the same model and place, so it is a fairly valuable one. We'll get it. When you say this affliction happens to adults, or is it a mutation that happens in infancy? The milk nails don't fall out correctly. Ooh, milk nails. That's a gross idea, I love it. They're regarded as massively corrupt. Then yeah, I think the name makes sense. Get this, yes. Oh, I'm stupid. I just cut up the small version of them. Well, I guess these small nails can be spread around. Like so. What the hell are milk nails? You know, the ones that fall off. So before your adult nails go in. Maybe you were too young to remember. For some reason, I imagine milk nails as being kind of squishy. I think it makes it pretty gross. It's like pale and squishy. I mean, this one's pretty front facing, so I guess we can put it down here. Okay, let me get rid of the... The googly eyes are gonna stay for a bit. We're gonna cover the googly eyes and we're gonna leave them inside. Inside the helmet. They're gonna stay there until the end of the stream. Okay, we can repeat some. So for this one I just added, I want to do a copy and goodbye googly eye. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to do contact shadows between all of these. That's gonna be fun. Fun. Oh boy. Okay, as for this one, it's a pretty simple nail. We can change it around, use it in different sizes. And it should do the trick. And don't worry about the grain getting all crunched up in weird ways. Because, as you guys know, as usual, we're just gonna add a bunch of grain of our own at the end. So all that old grain It's of no use to us. Okay, we need more nails. Let's see what we got. In terms of other pictures, oh, this one not really visible. This one too. Got this one. Not the best cut nail, but I guess I'm not cutting it very well either. Oh shit, I forgot about bean. Let me go get the bean. Hold on. Look after my fingernail. Let anyone steal. Oh, here comes the bean. Hello. Hello to you. My boy. How do you feel about chat sharing ideas and such? I love that. Is it appreciated or interesting, or does it come off as backseating your art? Just like sharing ideas is always good. What is more backseaty that sometimes can be a little annoying? That's usually people who do it a lot. Who don't tend to show up too much, so it's all good. But yeah, what can actually come off as backseaty? It's people who say like, "Hey, this doesn't look right to me," to a specific part that I know doesn't look right. I literally haven't gotten around to it yet. So that's always annoying. But of course, when I do ask, like, "Hey, does it look right to you?" Of course, I appreciate the criticism. Also, I think Bean might want to do art. He appears to be chasing this. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, very artsy, boy. Okay. I'll just let you draw on top of whatever I do, Bean. You want to critique my art today? Yeah. Let's do a critique. Let me get some red marker for you. Let me get something bigger for you. There we go. Okay. Bean, it is time for critique. Oh, there he goes. What does that mean? Oh, he fell off the screen. Don't worry. You got anything to say about this? Let's see. Anything to say about that? Ooh. Okay. What about this nail? What do you think about that? Oh, it's covered by bean cam. Hold on. I'm getting him to critique. Okay. Oh, I know. You want to critique. I know. Hold on. I gotta put it on the ground. There we go. Okay. Is that an arrow? I think he just drew an arrow. Oh, there he goes. Okay. What, do you want to draw here? Okay. Alright. Oh, okay, he got distracted with something else. Careful. Wow. The zoomies. My boy got the zoomies. That was incredible critique. Hold on, let me put bean cam where it should be, because when we turn it back on, we don't want it to be in the middle of the screen. Okay, so we asked Bean to critique my arts, and honestly, I think that's very constructive. He has pointed. Don't look at the points. Those are not Bean. That's just me putting the marker in different places. But he didn't do anything about those specific ones. Okay. These ones are his. He first drew this squiggle next to the thumb here on the left. I think it might be an S. Oh, bean can, sorry. Then he drew what I think it is a very clear arrow that points towards this fingernail, which is very interesting. Hi, Bean. Hello. Look at what he brought me. Give it to me. Give it. Give. Give, dude. You brought me the toy. I'll play fetch. Wait, you gotta give it to me. There you go. There you go. Give it to me. It's the fetch toy. Isn't it, Bean? Yes, it is. I'm sorry not to give him, because he already knows how to play fetch very well, so I'm sorry not to give him treats every single time. Just he already knows the game, so now he can just play it whenever he wants, instead of doing it to beg for treats. Wow. Wow, that's a big jump. Oh my god. He jumping. He bit my finger. Not too hard. It was just funny. Okay, go get it, Bean. You ready? No? You wanna get the... You do. Oh shit. What did Bean do? The red symbolizes the blood, but also the flame. Passion with which this line expresses the gentle rage of one who has taken so much for so long and will no longer remain silent. Oh no, I disagree. I disagree because a very simple reason. I chose the red, so that can't be taken as Bean's decision. Bean, give me the hair tie. Give. I wait like this with my hand open. I want to get that he has to hand it over to me. Give. Come on. It's so close, dude. Hand it over. Your hand is literally right here, dude. I'm making it really easy for you. Come on. Give. Okay. I guess he wants to keep it. Then no game. No game for you, Bean. If you don't give it to me. So... I believe... This might be an A and an S. AS. Which could stand for ass. He uses mind powers to make you think it shows red. Oh. Typhon says for him. It looks like a cat pointing to the right. I don't know if I see that. Anyway, AS. If we figure the meaning of those letters, maybe we can figure out what he means about this fingernail he's pointing at. And then we got 2 more lines. Also, Bean. No. That's a pencil. That's not a toy. That's a tool, not a toy. He was trying to write ass. Yeah, I think he might just be saying my art is ass. He hates it. Oh, Bean. I guess he's saying this fingernail is ass. So let's go and change it. I'm gonna listen to Bean's advice. He's a caring and gentle soul. Whoa! Bean just jumped on the table and flopped on top of my mouse, my tablets, everything. careful with those cables. You're gonna hurt somebody. Which I mean me. Whoa, what just happened? Hey, Bean, stop that. He's really active. He's going crazy. Licked himself onto that desk. Okay, what word do you want to know? Oh, finger? Finger is dedo. D-E-D-O. Dedo. The bean. Oh my god. He's just flopping down there. Not sure about this fingernail. Maybe the color. Maybe how bright it is. Maybe. I think this might be one of those fingernails we put below. Down under here. Trying to think really hard of spooky concepts. don't overexert yourself. Don't worry, they come naturally. If you gotta squeeze your brain to think about them, they won't come as easily. You need to go with the flow. Just got out of the D&D session. LTM is making me roll a check. Careless Whisper started playing. Mutation that causes exterior skin to form as the inner, the mucosal lining. Comfortably smooth and moist arm skin. Could be good. It'll be called a metaplasy, I think, probably in English. I know metaplasia in Spanish. It's when a tissue turns into a different type of tissue. Happens a lot. It's usually a precursor to cancer. Like, for example, if you have a lot of acid reflux in your stomach, like going through your esophagus, over years of this, the lower part of your esophagus, the one that connects. Oh. Being going crazy. Yeah, so the lower part of your esophagus will turn into gastric tissue. So it will turn into tissue that is able to withstand all that acid that's coming through it. Just like the kind of cells evolving in a way. But yeah, this like extra pressure on the cell to mutate is also a thing that causes cancers. So now you know. But the nails try to dig into surface to restrain the horse's supposed to consume them, and they would be given it too much intelligence, but it is a fun idea for like a creature of sort. That's been taken over by nails. Nailed to the cross. Love Pandorian. Also have a good sleep. Bean, you're being really funny right now. Just going around and screaming. Like his life depends on it. Okay, let's take this one. Rotate it a little bit. Just add a little bit of chaos. Saliva is slightly corrosive to food. I wouldn't call it corrosive. It has enzymes that help break down some of the common things you find in food, some of the common nutrients. It's sort of like first step before digestion. I mean, so it breaks up like long molecules into slightly smaller ones to make the intestine's job easier. Overly corrosive saliva that dissolves the teeth. Eventually corrodes the cheeks. Like acid saliva, that'll be fun. Enzymes turn on your flesh. That's good. So Muli, we are making a medical horror thing, as you can see, where your fingernails start growing uncontrollably and multiplying, essentially taking over your finger little by little. You're the screamer today, Bean. What's up? Jump up. Come on over. No? You still want to play down there? I think he does. You are such a silly boy. Full amputation curve the fingernail thing. If you catch it early, flag the moment the fingers have the fingernails, sorry, kind of dispersed into the rest of the hand. You just got to amputate further and further. Trying to change the angle of this because it's this nail here. Whoa! Bean just flopped onto the table. No, 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 no. Bean. No. No, 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 no. Where are you going? Come over. He's pushing my lights. Bean! What are you up to? Come. Over here. Turn back. Can't be behind the screens. You're gonna wreck chaos. There's my internet's back there, Bean. He's like right next to my router. It makes me very afraid. If my stream disconnects, that's been Bean. Come on. Come over here, dude. There you go. Oh, he's not letting himself get grabbed. It's wild today. It's going his own way with it. Yeah. That's what I like to do. I like suggestions are always springboards. And Bean, will you answer for your crimes? Will you answer for your crimes against cables and things that are on my table? Don't you have anything to say? He refuses to speak. Look at his feet, sis. Oh, he's going crazy today. What's up, dude? Meow. Let's see, my little man. I'm containing you. Keeping you locked down. Cat jail. Air jail for 1 hour. Your hair is attacking me. That's okay. I'll survive. Because you're cute. You're crazy. I thought feet weren't allowed. That's true. I'm gonna get banned for showing beans. Also, oh my god. Oh, so much bean hair. It's in my mouth. I ate it. Lilith, you curse. It's a bean? Why are you causing a ruckus? Little ruckus kitty? Jump up. Are you doing it for attention? Come. No? Here. Come. Yeah. Let's go, man. He's not listening to me. He's indomitable today. Incorrigible. Straight up not listening. Oh, there he goes. Come on. Come on. We're nearly there. Yep. There you go. Oh, good. Good boy. Such cute kitty. He is. Let's check him out. Hi. Thousands of beans rapidly converging in your location. That is happening right now to all of you watching. But a bunch of press-ons to cosplay this art. Honestly, that might have been an easier way to do it than Photoshop, but I am the Photoshop guy, not the press-on guy, so gotta do what I'm good at. Should go full steam into making YouTube poops. See, that's a solid idea. I invest in this. This business plan. Okay, any other nails that we can multiply? Well, this one can second as a small nail too. Okay, so this needs to go above just this. Perfect. One like and I'll super glue a bunch of press-on nails to your finger. Like. 5 a.m. indeed. How are you doing, skeleton? You're awake all night? Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Something keeping you up? Yes, Bean. Good boy. Shh. Hey. Chill down. Settle down. He's purring right now so hard. The warbler. He warbles right into my ear. Oh, you were reading a book. That's a good way, good reason to stay up. Nice nails. Thank you. I manicured them myself. Whoa. Big jump. Okay, let's get a bean cam. Sec. Let's get some light on the bean. Here he is. The boy himself. Hey, Foxy. I'm nailing this, am I not? I'm sorry for that one. I had to do it at least once this stream. Now I'm like all out of it, no worry. Wait, we need this to be more pinecone-like. See the drawing I did, where is it? Must be this. Yeah. They need to pop out more. So I think this one could be really good for just that. There would be a model or similar saying don't feel ashamed about it and showing it multiple ads having all those nails painted. I would paint all those nails. It's a lot of good surface area. Do a whole painting on this. My face is covered in hair. Not just of the beard kind. Oh, you pry them out. I would try to remove the finger rather than pry these out. Sounds kind of like less painful. Keyboard's broken? Oh no. I love this nail. It's like very flat and doesn't really go anywhere. Maybe small like that, perhaps. Okay, let's keep going. We need more nails for our collection. It's growing, but it's not very high quality. Okay, we got a million pictures of hands. Before we were just looking for the finger. So now let's focus on trying to get some nice nails. Like these. Are they good? Oh, just a very small picture. So I'll have to make it big. Kinda blurry. God damn it. I'm also ideally looking for nails that are slightly longer. That are not like cut off very short, because that won't be good for the vibe. The guys in this manga gets the power of shooting and regrowing his nails. I like that. Steel Ball Run is JoJo, right? It's a reboot of sorts. Okay, let's get these middle fingers. Let's see what they got. That's a good nail right there. Hi, Bean. Hold on, I'll get Bean Cam on in a second. Currently sitting on my tablet. I'm gonna put this here. Hope my arm doesn't get too in the way. Let's see if we catch a live bean attack. Oh, I guess my hand is always going to be in the way if I put it here. Maybe here. So we get bean face and the tablet surface. Yeah, that's better. Spread up on the arm and neck. I think we gotta leave that to implication. It's always a fun thing to do with body horror. It's whatever the mind imagines is always gonna be worse than whatever I can conceive, because it is gonna be personalized. Okay. Now we desaturate that. Give it a bit of contrast. Steel Ball Run is to JoJo with Elden Ring is to Souls. Dark Souls. Best of repackaged. That's fun, but I disagree. I believe that the original Dark Souls is way better than Elden Ring. Elden Ring, really good, of course. Loved it. But I don't think the open world works as well as the tight, compact world design that the earlier Souls games had. don't think there's anything quite like it, to be honest. I like Bloodborne. I just played Bloodborne for the first time ever because I stole my sister's PS4. I didn't steal it. It just hasn't used it in years, so I took it. and I loved it so much. Probably my favorite Souls game. It just has vibes. Unmatched vibes. Please let me do my thing. Oh, here. Check Discord. What you got for me? In general? Oh wait, we got finished Beetle. Blight did. Which is uranium. Check this out. It's a beautiful beetle. Don't know if you're still here, but that's dope, uranium. Michi! That's so good. Yes. It's happening. It's very funny because like doing it like this is much faster and easier than the way I'm doing it. Photoshop is not always the most efficient path. Okay, we still haven't gotten any bean attacks. Also, you guys should go to the Discord. You should join it. It's great. Oh, sorry, Bean. Okay, so that one's going to be one for the extendy bits of the pine cone. The one that goes to the side. Oh god, this is such a large layer, it's kind of stupid. Okay, let me fix up the edges, and then I will just simplify this layer, because... Poos or Pouse? The Moko, welcome. Oh, that needs to be brighter. Because we're in the light zone. Okay. Now we're putting that nail underneath. I can already tell that the shadows are going to be annoying for this one. Yeah, we're kind of getting the shape. Wait, we had other good fingernails in this one, right? Let's see. Which one did I get? I don't even know. Oh, okay, it's that finger. It's the one from below. Okay. I got it now. Diamond is Unbreakable is, I think, is also my favorite part of JoJo. It's like way smaller. More compact story. Okay, so we used this one, I believe. Now let's use this one, because it's also a really good angle for what we need. Let's do this, then we fix up the edges. I also did not mention this, but I am going to be out probably a little earlier today because I got to drive my partner somewhere, so I'm on driving duty. It's, it is not a JoJo reference. I'm sorry, Super. But if this attacked you, that would probably hurt. That is the only reference it's making. Getting a unique close up of my fingers today too, in the bean cam. You could even steal my pictures of my fingernails and put them online. I'm sure there's some kind of fingernail freak that would pay for them. It's like that website that classifies and categorizes celebrity feet pics, which is just such an incredibly weird website. One day, I know I've made it when I appear in celebrity feet pics, or whatever the name of that site is. Val fingers free. Wikifeeds? I think that might be the name, Wikifeed. That sounds familiar. I think that it's called Wikifeeds. You look too similar to this. Actually, no, I'm holding the fingernail wrong. That is the end of it here. Interesting. Wait, I've been using it all wrong. That's what it's supposed to be like. So silly. Okay, we kind of have a problem here. Well, we will have a problem with like ordering these because they're gonna start, you know, they gotta be in order for each to appear on top of the others. But we can't cheat. Cheating is always good. Like if we want to have this behind this other fingernail, instead of reordering, like putting this one on top, then I gotta put this one on top of this one on top of this one, etc. Instead of doing all that, I can just mask. But I'm gonna put this higher though. Honestly, y'all, I'm disappointed. I'm not seeing enough fingernail puns on this stream. I felt better of y'all. I thought y'all had always a pun on hand. I'm trying to come up with some, just haven't nailed it yet. Starting. Set up the fuse. I love that the googly eyes are still there. I'm interested in seeing how the time lapse will come together at the end. Really nailing it. Hey, you can't repeat nailing it. Come on. We've already done that one. You can't expect us to always have jokes at the tip of our fingers. Perfect. The only one I can come up with is this cat is a cuticle. I'm working on it still. But he is a cuticle. Just can't put my finger on it. Kid named Fingernail. Okay. Our collection is growing. We still have, I think we still have some from here that we should pick up. Because this has been really good. And I like that the angles are good for this. We can't barely see them, but we can see the thumb. When we finish this image, I should save it in like 300 pixels by 300 pixels. Just so we have a thumbnail. Give me some pointers. Oh, clip that. It's a pun. It's a really good pun. It took me a second. I was thinking like, clip that, like clip what? Did I just say something funny? No. Clipping your nails. Really good, really good. Caught me completely unaware. Can't believe I've been outpunned in my own stream. You know what? This fingernail's too good to just be hanging around here. That was a hanging nail reference. Anyway, I put this one because it is like angled outwards, like they should be. Hey, hero. Good. Just making nail puns as I create this horrifying thing. Wait, are they two? Must have copied it accidentally at some points. Getting the correct spacing for all these is tough, but we'll get through it. You nailed it. Hey, we've done that one already, but you're just coming to the stream, so you wouldn't know. I will allow it. And fat tooth and nail to make sure this gets finished. Speed needs some polish. I can't believe there are so many fingernail buns. I thought this was going to be a hard challenge. Finding so many though. Wait, it should be the opposites. It should be flipped. It's such a big image. Carrot 10 out of 10. Very good. No, it does make sense. No, it should be this way. There's just like this little bit of rim light that I'm just gonna get rid of it. They look like they could get that spot between your shoulders so good. That's true. That'd be amazing for scratching. A major revolution in scratching technology. Matching the colors is also hard here. Oh wait. Shoot. There we go. Let's see, any more nails to get here? We got this other thumbnail, really similar. It's like a pangolin. It is the ultimate evolution. Forget advancing to crab. We're going to pangolin. Okay, so let's look for more nails that are kind of sideways, like this pointing towards us, like this one here. I could search for the word nail too, but that might actually just include a bunch of nails as in the metal ones, which would muddle our search lots. We're not looking for necessarily for things that have been tagged as nail though. We're looking for just pictures of hands in different angles. I don't think there's going to be a lot of pictures just tagged as nail or fingernail. You can say I don't care about horror. A keratin. Keratin. I like that. Fingers on a mouse? Isn't the fingers off a mouse? I think they might look too different to the human ones. I put these. Nope. Must have clicked on a picture. Close this. Ellen Genius. Oh, a computer mouse. Okay, okay. Word in Spanish. We've done fingernail, we've done finger. Let's do hand. Hand is mano. Mano. We're talking about Dark Souls. The last boss of Dark Souls DLC is called Manus, and I always felt like that was a little bit too on the nose. It's a guy with big hands. You call it hands? Come on. Mano a mano. It's hand-to-hand combat, exactly. Or just like hand-to-hand in general. You're not stupid, you're learning a language. That's how it goes. Okay, let's look for more thumbs like this. Maybe a good one here? Oh, here. Probably. And what about this one? It's kind of white. Yeah, we'll do knuckles for the next one. I will spoil you, it's another word with a diminutive attached to it. It's like, I guess, half of Spanish. Every time I do a word, it has a diminutive in it, it feels like. I guess because we've done a lot of bugs, and bugs are small, so they have ito, iyo. Hold on, we just get 2 remixes of the same song in a row. Trying to plant a lullaby. Trying to plant a lullaby, yes. So let's keep it. Good enough for random plants. They're all human nails. No, they're all human nails. I want to see, like, realistically, this would probably look like a weird massive keratin that would hardly be, you know, distinguishable. But I want it to look like recognizable human fingernails because it's looks cooler. Simple as that. Oh, how do you pronounce that? Hand. How's the double L pronounced? Because in Spain we say eye. So it's y. While L sound is l. L. Same as English. Waited 3 months to get something in the mail. That's... I feel you, I feel you. Over here in the Canary Islands, it's customs hell, so to get... What do you use? Spasm Beam? To get anything in the mail, it can take you many, many months, and sometimes several rounds of it being sent back and trying again. Hi, Beam. Ooh, big shower. Good job. It's pronounced like Lel? Oh. Interesting. It's never like you expect with Welsh. The captions read that as Welch, the CH. Which is really good. We put this one here, or here at the side. No, I think up here makes sense. Oh, sorry, Bean. I focused the camera away from you. You must be very disappointed. there are gummies called Welch. Well, I guess that's maybe why the captions recognize that as like a valid word. I did not know that was a valid word. Okay, time for more fingernails, I think. Let's see where we can find them. These might be good, but I think they're painted. Yeah, well, I think having a single painted nail might be really funny. Here's have some pretty good ones. A bit dirty. Here's one with a razor, very dark, but good fingernail. A single toenail. No, Twitch would hate me. I'll get banned for showing feet. Like, I'm actually not sure how possible it is. Okay, that's a good nail. Let your foot string on here. Is it like okay if it's art, or do they just allow it in general now? I know they did relax some restrictions at one point. I believe that was like a pretty short-lived thing. Gonna manually redo the color for this one because it is really weird. Is that how you write Spanish? That's really good. You pronounce that as Spanish? Come on, websites. Give me some good nails. No feet. We do have some good nails on here. Here, well, let's see what they look like in full size. Okay, not these top ones. Maybe this? Oh, hi Bean. Hello. He's currently covering a very good chunk of my tablets. You got anything to say in your defense? Small man. Boop. Look at his teeth. Wow. He's so sleepy he didn't even close his lips. Dude, we can see your lips. Okay, I'll close them. Close enough. How talkative is he? Depends on the situation. He's talkative whenever he walks into a room. He does an action that takes him effort, like jumping. He will do a little war cry while he jumps. And then when he wants your attention. And sometimes he just screams for no reason. But most of the time he's pretty quiet. Yeah, he's like in post. The post-Zoomies crash. Look at his crossed arms. Why are you sleeping like that, dude? I'm gonna try a risky maneuver. Oh, he's actually grabbing the cable. Okay, this is like Indiana Jones right now. Yes! I have wrenched it free from his influence. Attempted maneuver number 2. Success. Okay. Let's go back to main cam. Hold on, I will. There we go. Beautiful. Out here, working. Okay, where were we? This fingernail, not great. Let's see. What do we need? We need more fingernails like these ones in the center. That are facing towards us. Here's it's totally talkative. Even meows letting me know she's going to vomit. Aww. Waiting for you to finish talking before replying. Yes, Bean will do that too. Mostly like specific situations, like the walking into a room meow is like hello meow, right? It's like just announcing his presence, like hi, I'm here. If you reply to that, he will just meow at you again, and then you can reply, he'll meow, and you can just have a little conversation with him. The Cheese Bandits. Great name. Thank you for the follow. Didn't know you streamed that. Do. Stream pretty much all of my pieces. So welcome. And hey Vlad. And hey Camped. Like the worst lavender. Do like that. Okay, so we are trying to increase our little collection of nails. So we're looking for nails that are pointing towards the camera a little bit, some that are looking to the side, right? We want to have a variety of angles for the nails. This one might have some good ones, if it's good on a zoom in. Yeah, varnish. They could be used. Barely. We'll keep it on the back burner. Brother and you have been huge fans of my work for a while. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you guys appreciate it. Glad you guys share it as a family. That's actually really, really heartwarming to me. Oh, oh, beam pose. Look at the pose he just struck. Gonna give us another pose, Bean? Oop. Hold on. He deserves a little kiss. Getting his hair out. Ooh! Oh god, Bean! It was really scary. You guys didn't see it because it was on the other screen, but he started pressing. He rested his head on F11, so it kept cycling through full screen on OBS. So OBS was just like flashing. Thankfully, it didn't seem to affect the stream in any way. That was scary for like a second. You're both artists, your brother and I, and inspired to both those out. Oh, thank you. If your brother ever pops up on Twitch, let me know who it is. I want to know. I want to know all of chat's interrelationships. If anybody in chat knows each other. Looks from the finger guy from the comic book series Colder. The horror art is wonderful. Interesting. Try to remember to check that out. That's really dark, actually. Let's see if I can save this fingernail. Oh, actually I can. This one's a little bit more grown out of its cuticle, but... Oh, maybe this one goes top? No, it should be flipped to the lighting. So I guess this one can go here. Okay, we want a more drastic pine cone look. We're also still looking for the very sideways looking ones because those are perfect for the pine cone sides. We only have currently 3. And we can repeat, but I don't want to like over repeat them. It's gonna start to be noticeable at some point. I think I can definitely repeat this one, for example. We've only ever used it once. We can always change the shape a little bit so it feels different enough. And since it's gonna be darker too, that's gonna be annoying. Trying to see where each layer here is located. Very big distance. Okay. Instead of breaking all the order of the fingernails, can't be arsed to do that. Good night, DJ. Everyone in chat is related to me, but very distantly. Everyone in chat should do a genetic test to see how far are we related. Where our two family branches split off. We have to know. Just on the Discord. Hell yeah. What do? I do arts for a living. I studied medicine, but I've never practiced it. Like, once I finished my studies, well, I started studying for the big like national exam that gets you classed for your residency, but it really burned out, and that was exactly the same time as I was starting to do art more, and it was starting to work out, so I kind of took the plunge. It was really scary, but thankfully it worked out. It's worked out for quite a few years now, so hopefully that keeps being the case. School for medicine? Nice. What do you want to do after? In terms of specialty? I was always a neuro guy. If I didn't do arts, I would have gotten into neurology research, probably. It's pronounced like Spain egg. It's actually really good. Spain egg. Your family tree got made into a keg. Pretty much just be like alcohol. German and Irish. Oh, radiography. Good choice, good quality of life. You get to deal with patients. I say that as someone who did really enjoy like patient care and consultations and stuff, but I think it would have burned me out a lot. I worked on something very heavy on consultations. Move this over the group. Do medical billing, precision healthcare. Yeah, I love that very specific advice. To be honest, at least in Spain, medical school, We learn nothing about the paperwork. I guess the paperwork changes from hospital to hospital. So I guess it wouldn't make a ton of sense. But it is something that kind of feels missing, because then it is a lot of the job of a doctor. Can't say I would have enjoyed studying it, but it's still a thing. Oh, the diagnosis codes. See, I never taught us those either. I guess they're probably not as important. Like, they still exist in Spain. I know what those codes are. For those that don't know, it's basically a big old list of pretty much every single possible diagnosis that is classified in codes, and like insurance companies use that to see like what's covered, what isn't. In Spain, we don't really have, you know, like you can still have an insurance and stuff. You can have private healthcare, and I bet they use it a lot more there. But in like the national system, I don't think it's used a lot, if at all. Might be a per hospital basis, like many things. I love that there are some very weird codes for things that seem completely impossible, like attack by an unknown energy weapon. Like, just made a small provision in case aliens come by, and they have energy weapons we cannot describe. You never know, you never know. You gotta cover that in your insurance. Okay. It's starting to look like something, is it not? There's a code for putting a pill in a cup. It's like $4 to $8. Damn. Can I do that for a living? It just come into the hospital, say hi to everybody. Everyone knows me. I'm the guy. And if anybody needs a pill put into a cup, they just call me. I just show up there, pick up the pill, put it in the cup, and say goodbye to everybody. Made my money.
I remember watching a children's show when I was younger, and there was a boy who grew fingernails all over his skin. Turns out he was a merman.
Oh, that's creepy. Love that. The idea of starting that as a fingernail infection is really strange. I dig it, I dig it. If you put into a hospital and they put your pill in a cup, it's a whole separate charge. They want to do it. You're gonna say it's a charge for the cup, but we know what it is. It's for the service. You know, having personnel like me who's hired exclusively to put pills in cups. That costs money. You need to pay for that person's wage. Pinecone in a Valdevia art? I'm gonna do a strange and bold thing. I'm gonna put the same fingernail twice in a row, like next to each other. Healthcare in the States, yeah, it sounds insane. So, charger. Oh, Bean Cam. Bean Cam, don't die. I'm sorry, Bean. If your doctor is part of a hospital, we can have the hospital charge you both for him as a physician and the usage of the room. You're billed twice for one service. Sounds insane. We're missing a chunk here because I want a fingernail that's similar to this one. I haven't really found any of that. And honestly, this one could probably go down there. Whoa, bean, bean, bean. Do not press the buttons. So F12 being pressed 1,000,000 times. Hopefully it doesn't do anything. I don't think so. Still scary though. Stop here. You can write a book about the awful nights you've seen. It sounds exasperating to work with. And dealing with like insurance companies. Should give you a medal for that. Alright. We're just missing one main nail, I feel like. Can we find it? Is the problem. This one we're keeping in the back burner. This one... Oh, very long, big nails here. These might be good for one of the sides. Maybe this one too. Moving Bean's hand, so I can work. Thankfully when Bean is really sleepy, he just doesn't mind being moved around. So you can just push and hope that he doesn't become bothered by it. Okay, there's definitely some weird selection here. I think because they blurred the background. Oh yeah, you can see the feet being blurred there. But the selection of the background wasn't really clean. It shouldn't be a huge problem. I do this. Oh yeah, this one could go here. Perfect. Obviously below, but you get what I mean. Okay, we're getting there. Just like moving it around and seeing when it pops behind the other one. This is taking forever. There we go. There we go. Photo of the nails from the show. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, I don't like that. Okay. Let's check this out, chat. Chat, let's go on an adventure. You can check this out yourself if you're in the Discord. You go to the House Operating Room channel. It's an episode about a kid who turns into a mermaid. By growing more nails. That's gross. I dig it. I dig it. It's good special effects, honestly, for a kid's show. Ours has a few more nails, but yeah, close enough. What is this? Oh, that's a very, very small nail. One we just caught there, yeah. Look at this go. Do we have more space for these thin nails, side nails? Maybe up here. It's pretty bright already. We'll leave a little bit of the skin up here untouched. We should move everything down, actually, shouldn't we? I feel like we're kind of touching the corner here. Getting a bit annoying. Move it down, make it slightly smaller, or even do this. Oh wait. Wrong edge. Damn it. There's something that's been uncoupled from a layer mask. I actually don't know what it is. A group? Oh. Which layer is it? This one? Oh, it is, it is. Okay, nice. I fixed it. Your childhood is weird. If you saw these shows, well, I don't trust you to come back normal. But hey, I don't think anybody here in this chat is normal, so. Okay, let's sort of do this. We'll kind of cut off a little bit of the regular fingernails. The dark crystal. That's the one with puppets, right? That one scared me as a kid. I think I saw it on TV once. It scared me, and I don't remember much of it. I think I probably watched just a little bit of it, a few scenes. It felt very creepy to me. I might be getting the movie wrong, but I remember a movie called like something with crystals, and it scared me. Oh, careful, Bean! Don't press the buttons. We have been through this. El cristal oscuro, yeah. It scared me as a kid. I love those like half memories of like media you watched as a kid, and maybe you just watched like a scene of it, but it kind of left an impression on you. It left you the vibes. It's kind of scared you with like a simple scene. Made your rather sad instead of scared? Interesting. Min is just sleeping with his head up. But it's very funny because he seems to be sleeping. But every time I speak, he'll move his ear. He'll rotate his ear a little bit to hear what I'm saying. I'm gonna try saying his name. Bean. Bean? Yeah, I'm just gonna say random words. I'm gonna say bean in the middle. Okay, no, when I'm like talking about him, just saying bean. Okay, there kind of, yeah. I think I made another noise that woke him up. But if I just do silence and then just say bean. No. Bean? There you go. You can see the ear go. Rrr. Bean? Beanie. Bean. 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 ¿Qué pasó? Should I make the little whistle that signals treats? Just to see how it reacts. So like just a very, very small and short whistle. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a treat. I know. I did it like The smallest, shortest whistle. Neuron activation, yeah. Part of his ear is gone, yeah. That's the ear they cut the tip off to signal that is neutered. Or whatever the other word was. I don't remember which is which. We just say castrado for both. Why? You got all the treat dust, mate. There's nothing left. You were just licking right finger. There's nothing. And this man was thinking he was getting some treat dust. My fingers. There was none left. Not a single crumb. Neutered is for males, spade is for females. Okay, good. I'll try to remember. Yes, I think we found it. You, give me your fingernail. Now! Oh, it's a little bit blurry, but I'm gonna take it. Care. I don't even care that it's blurry. I'm trying to select it with my mouse, because being as... It's kind of monopolizing the... There we go. I just moved his arm around so I could work on this part of the screen. Working around the bean. It's not the best. That's more or less how we want it to be. Yeah, pretty much works. We just need to put it in the right place. So it needs to go above, like it's already below the correct one. It's already below this one. It needs to be above this one. So we need to move it up till we find... Oh no, don't tell me they're unmatched. No, okay, we good. We good. Bean, how the hell did you blur your camera? How did you do that? There we go. Thank you for the save reminder. I don't think we've saved in a long ass time. Oh, it's very big. Yeah, of course. Hold on. It's a good reminder to lighten up the Photoshop load here. Take a bunch of fingernails that are smart objects and turn them into dumb objects. This means that they won't have all the pixel information in them, but we've already kind of set them up, so. Oh yeah, I guess also our hand here, it is a really large picture. Yep. Do I do look up fingernail Wikimedia Commons? Oh no, what did you get, Sora? Some gory fingernails, perhaps? Do something like this. Will that work? Let's see. Let's give that a second. Yes. Okay, I've reduced this image down to 1.6 gigs, which should now save. Okay. Now let's try out this fingernail that we just unpacked. No. Turns out there's a lot of random layers. Okay. Now it should finally save. Yes. Ingrown toenail infection. Yeah, that'll happen. Bean wants to look at the bottle. Here, Bean, do you want some water? Hold on. Give me 1 sec. I have this little thing where I put the tea bags once they're spent. I don't think tea's gonna hurt cats, right? Like traces of tea. Bean is curious about the water, so I'm just gonna serve him a little bit of water. Let's see. Will we drink it? Will he drink the water? Oh yeah. Oh, he's going for it. It's tea for cats. It's so cute. Bean, I should get you tea. Kitty tea. Kitty. Is it true that cats prefer flowing water, and that if they don't have flowing water, they can dehydrate themselves because they think the water you have at home is unsafe? I keep getting ads on that about that on Instagram, that they're trying to sell you fountains, cat fountains, but it's very cold water, by the way, so he enjoys the chilled water. They're trying to sell you cat fountains, but I don't know if the fact behind it is true. And it's true that every time I give Bean some of my water like this, he'll drink all of it. It's like, I trust this water. So I don't know if he doesn't trust the water we got in the kitchen. Catnip tea. Brew it and let it cool and cats love it. That's great. He drinks more with the running fountain. Some cats prefer flowing water. I don't know. It's like, I don't know if it's worth getting a cat fountain. I don't think it's like gonna be super expensive, but dude, you're thirsty. I don't think it's gonna be super expensive, but I don't know if it's gonna be worth the price, right, for him. He's putting water droplets all over the tablets. Oh, Bean. Thank God I got the bean handkerchief. Bean-proof handkerchief. That's usually for removing his hair, but now it is for removing the water he put all over the place. That's actually not absorbing it. He sees you drink it, so it must be safe. That's true, it might be that. It's like, it's my water. Want some more, Bean? You got more here. Is that it? Yeah. No? He only drinks it when I'm holding it. He's like, I trust the water because you are holding it. It is your water. Bean. That's so cute. Love you so much. Oh, my boy. Lucas. Baby. Fingernails has a sexual result. Yeah. Okay, where were we? Gotta work on the right side of the image because Bean is covering the other. Oh, okay. Big stretch. Okay. Are you going, Bean? Bye. Okay, that works. That looks uncanny. I mean, the fingernails. Hope it's in a good way. As in a scary way. Again, we're gonna have to go to all these fingernails that kind of pop out of nowhere, like the ones that end up at the bottom. We're gonna add some of the little skin fold around it. Before though, let's fix this one up. Adding a bit of contrast, some soft light. Oh wait, that's a normal layer. There we go. I mean, what are you screaming about? He's excited. He's playing with his toys. He like hides behind the computer, like the actual PC, and he'll like peek out of the box like this for you to throw in his little rod, this thing. That's why I'm playing with him. This was made by lovely Cryptid. That might or might not be in stream still. Hear it up at the beginning. Good, B? Did I hit you? Okay, no, he's good, he's good. He had recoiled, but I think he just got spooked. I hit him. The white bits. Toe without fingernail. Oh yeah, that always looks... Yeah. So a finger with the nail torn off on Reddit. Very cool, very nice. Have you guys... Who here has lost fingernails? Show of hands. And if so, how many? I did a couple times as a kid. And I very clearly remember the moment of my fingernail falling off. You know, it's like I just hit myself with like a door or something, and it was getting blue. I don't recall which finger it was. I think it was on the right hand, because I remember vividly walking down a village road, and in Asturias the walls, like the classic walls that you put in between people's properties, people's fields and stuff, they're usually made of like big stones on top of each other, with some cement like in between, but they're usually like big stones. So I was like passing my hand on those big stones, and suddenly the fingernail cuts on the little rock or a little piece of something on the wall, and it just went plop. Just passing my finger along, and whoop, one of the fingernails just popped out. And I think the other one was a toenail. The one I did lose a toenail as well. I don't remember the moment of it falling off, but I remember it going blue. And then losing it. You almost lost a pinky toe recently? Oh, thank God for the almost. Slamming the car door. Ouch. Lost a toenail. It dangled in a thread for a while, then it fell, and it was a smaller nail underneath. The new one was already growing. Learning to ride a bike and fell over the front. Ouch. Yellow globs of unknown flesh and material. I love that description. Oh yeah, those are just my yellow gloves of fleshy material. Still unidentified. Oh, Bean. Just did a running jump on the toy. Where are you? There. He's so cute. Is that yellow? Tends to be yellowish, yeah. Oh, this one has a cuticle here intact. So I'm gonna put it right below this one at the bottom. And just put that in. There we go. Oh, messed up. Hold on. There we go. Should be working on the mask, not on the layer itself. Oh, good. Hope you get a cheese snack. Cheese bandit would be really appropriate. The accessory nail of the fifth toe. Yay, I got those. I don't know if everybody has that. I'm not actually sure. Okay. More little skin fold. It's much better when you see them pop out like that. Just makes it slightly grosser. Using the same one for all of them because they're each slightly different. Doesn't seem to change too much. Yeah, this one's actually really big. So, if it'll work. A little bit of texture. Bean, you didn't finish your water. Where are you? Hi. It's laying on the floor. Washing the shit with a steel sponge. You realize you got stuck in the pot lid, you pull the bits of sponge, cut part of your finger and your fingernail. Ouch. That was painful. Straight up razor wire. These are getting to be so many layers. I don't know how many. It's not that many layers. Like I got 58 layers, but 50, probably 50 of these are separate fingernails. So it starts to get a little confusing. Okay, I feel like the shape is more or less there. But I wanted to taper off into the pine cone a little better. I don't know exactly how to do that. Maybe I will need more pine cone-y types of fingernails. That's a bit annoying actually. I cut off an important bit. Silly. Are the googlies still there? Of course they are. Right there. Make the edge slightly different. We're pretty much good to repeat all the nails we see fit. Okay, question. Should we take all the fingernails and sort of move everything up a little bit? So that the top of the finger is not even visible anymore. Maybe with a little bit of this bad boy, but all the way at the bottom. Hold on, we just move these a little bit. Should be good to cover everything. Let me get a side-facing nail, this one. Yeah, that'll do. Kind of gives it a crown top. I got this one sharper. Same for this one. Because these actually look like pretty well manicured fingernails. And I'll think you'd have time to manicure each of these. Trim them a bit, sure, but I don't think they would each look like each have the flat top like that. No, this is from the original layers, so it doesn't... It's supposed to be the correct color, right? It feels like it stands out too much, so I'm gonna uncorrect that color. As strange as that is. I think that's my partner waking up. Digging for gold is slang for picking your nose. I didn't know that one. Okay, we got these two tiny nails growing from down here. They just need their own little cuticles. For which I am once again going to be lazy. Copy them around. Same for this one. Oh, that's my partner. Hold on. Alright, so my partner's telling me we gotta head off because she's gonna be late otherwise. So that is an early end to the stream. I guess not that early. We've been streaming for 3 hours. That's a respectable stream time. I haven't quite finished this yet, but yeah, I can possibly leave it for another stream or just finish this quickly on a stream before I leave to Japan. We'll see. Maybe if tomorrow we got time, we'll finish this as well as doing the other edits. Otherwise, I'll probably just finish it up because we've done the main edit here. I think that's pretty much finished. I'm gonna stop the recording, and yeah, I gotta go soon this time. So this is a quick goodbye because otherwise we're late. Y'all, have a great time zone. Take care.